Now rising to you all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world, all the galactic federations, all our military alliance, both physically and spiritually, are bringing good tidings from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created, the one that said the ending from the beginning. I'm bringing good tidings from our ancient Father. I'm bringing good tidings from our ancient water. I'm bringing good tidings from our ancient forest. I'm bringing good tidings from Mother Universe. My next prayer for you today that are going to be watching this video, even those that are watching now, that I shall be well with you in all your ways. Finally back to base. For those of you that was aware that we went for some certain mission, we thank God the mission was successful. And by the grace of God Almighty, I have one or two things to also put in here today that will help our lives personally, so that we no longer be living under state of political jeopardy, rather than it's going to be rosy all the way. Please make sure you share this very broadcast among your friends and well-wishers and all your loved ones. Today's day is Monday, 23rd of July 2025. Please don't say you didn't hear it. Share this very broadcast. So I think on Saturday I arrived my base. I have to first of all come and, you have to give honor to who honor is due. But I so much appreciate God today that the things and things that we have been doing right from the one is yielding fruit today. The things we have been doing right from the one is using fruit today. So that's why we will keep on referencing God Almighty and keep on doing the needful. A lot of persons are key into and recall value. There's so many persons that have been demoralized that begin to get the sheen and shine. A lot of our brothers and sisters are being heated by the truth as we speak. I told us in this very exalted platform some time ago that we control the spiritual space. A lot of you don't understand. We decide what happens. Thank God that what we don't use to oppress people rather than giving freedom to our people. If you see the wind of change that is blowing right now, it's going to blow more than that. Be expecting more. So many persons you never feel going to speak the truth. They are going to stand up to speak the truth and every day. So that's why the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption are the only man who led the anti-vax campaign all over the world. I stood it. Irrespective, that's why it come to a time I couldn't even travel because I was restricted, because maybe in their mind we see and we'll catch them. But right now, if I tell you I'm going to Oklahoma right now, it is free. But I also want our people to be free. They say those that need the gold must be ready to till the soil. So let me just tell you what we have, what I have for us today. Okp Bholo is suffering from what we call palace syndrome. Even without we even explaining that, you know what's happening already. And there is something that is very specular today to our people. This is a radio frequency radiation. I want to be putting this advice here in Parakpo language. Maybe most of you at times, you may get this constant afferent. You don't know what the afferent, just take calm. You just carry the feel headache. So what you are going to do, that this thing for your internet, what you are going to do for yourself, you are not doing it for me. You find this, what do they call fuel paper? Fuel paper, if you are the type that always gets constant headache inside your house, you don't know what happen, headache will just worry you. Not be everybody that thing good for a body because of the radiation. So what you are going to do, you get the fuel paper, You use and soft with wrap am. You get a fuel paper that guard there so no the internet you know where we warning. Who you fuel paper that aluminium paper at your fuel paper na right? Who ya wrap eh? Then who say area no la British kwani? Keno ye na speaker no vun ye ni. Who say area no pa eh? Who wrap very very important. And another thing again, by the grace of God, that's why I put this SANANDA GALACTIC. So these are part of the people that God has been using. And thank God he is also in this very space, sensitizing the people. I start coming across this video because time have also come for God to confirm all our fights. And you know, so that we know whether we are wrong, we are right. But at the end of the day, I found out that we are 100% lie because frequency not the lie. If you are being spoken to by frequency, not the lie. The only language of the universe not be frequency. That's why if I tell you anything, I say, may you go bring a Bible. It doesn't just mean that you bring juju paper. I'm just trying to give you a confirmation that I'm not joking. So that's that. So by the grace of God, to what is going on, it is not in our heart of hearts. For any person to buy, it's not in our heart of heart. So anytime any person buy, if they pay me, you know why? Because I never want to lose anybody in where I'm HOD, head of department. I never. Even a do alien. Because if we do not have alien in the state go dey boring. At least it's good we are seeing a lot of morons now. Edo is sinking, you see a lot of persons chanting, Edo is shining. All those are times who have a give at times. You just make you know how foolish human being can be. So we need everybody around. But any person that is using death to look for us, a radio frequency, so now be our own. So what we are doing is to make sure we have an enabling society. We don't have personal problem with people. We have problem with their policy. But if they also bring it on saying a problem we get with them, we are not afraid of any battle. All our battle we win all. When I told the do alien, what you are seeing is not sad. It is revolution. They thought it's a lie. I think we saw a video that was circulated today. You are going to be hearing more of that. You saw a video that was circulated today. You are going to be hearing more of that. A lot of you are going to regret your life tomorrow. Why did you ever call any person at all? You are going to regret it. So you better start repenting now. Before they close the ark. The ark is still very open. There is a door already that has already been opened right from day one. He said the true word of God to a front door, the righteous one running into it and they are saved. What is the word of God here? The word of redemption. Anything we tell you from this platform, we are not doing monetization. We are not doing what we are doing for our personal selfish interest. I know a lot of persons have chosen to monetize this very struggle. That's why today so many things have happened in the land. So we couldn't, you know, achieve much what we are supposed to achieve. A lot of things slide which was not supposed to slide. But by the grace of God, the God of our ancestors, your fathers, my fathers, your mothers, my mothers, ancient spirit, all the galactic forces in all galaxies, all the frequency, they are joining their hands together to make sure we have a better society. It's not all about me here. It's all about you. It's all about the next person. It's all about we are going to bring these people to book. That's why support the truth. Whatever thing it takes you, you have to do it. So the frequency from the G5, I don't want to talk and make it not just go direct. So by the grace of God, is trying to convert it right now to our own use. Not against us right now, but to our own use. Now, what are some of the prerequisites? Some of the things you need to know that will enable you see tomorrow. I know a lot of our people, they are still feeling trying to defend their stupidity. This is a longer time to defend their stupidity. This is the time to set it the way it is. I was not called to come and put people into condemnation, not be me one judge you, but it is good I let you know the risk that is behind what you are doing. That the gospel I'm sent. I'm not to tell you how many people that is going to make heaven. I'm not to tell you how many people that is going to hell. But I can categorically tell you what you need to do. Some method you need to apply to make sure you solve this issue of life that we are facing. I know a lot of persons does not want to hear that something bad is happening to humanity. As you can see right now, for those of you who are conversant with maybe getting information not from BBC, because anything you hear from news now, apart from the one that happened in your locality, maybe you have a television Germany, you see and say, okay, now buying this thing for happen, I know the place, I don't know they call join. Anything that have to do with international news. Recently, a lot of you saw on news that President Donald Trump is sick and all of that. Me and not they talk about that one. How with somebody that is Activisim constantly sick? After they die for film, if after die for film, then what did you expect? So all those things are created just to make sure that there's news to talk about, you know. But we wait, they decide this very fight. We know what's happening. We know how it's going to end. That's why any issue I did not flog, don't know say that thing on me. I know one or two persons try to forward it to me, and I saw he get leg pain. Now so he do this. That to say people like could have never still wake up. If you are still that kind of person who are still bothered, you hear something for television, then you are there, you know. I know you are trying to show sympathy anyway, but we need to agree on certain things. Know that this very media, what it is used for, and the reason why they created it. Now, the reason why I'm trying to touch some other area, not too much deliberating of this G5 whatever, so that make them not come flag this very video, so that make it for still go a longer extent. That's why we have to be very, very careful. And I told us some time ago, I think that was last 2 weeks, I'll be last week precisely. I said the time is going to come, Aswen is going to go and give testimony that thank God he was not given the election. Because why? There is something that God wants to do. But we as a human being, we need to follow up. I'm not the type who always want to leave followers. Me, I just leave them, make them, they do their, but let's just try our best. And that's why I say there are some problems, there are testimony in disguise, but you have to do little you can. Then you can't leave the rest for God. So, okay, I don't do the little I can. So we have to also try as a normal human being. But we have exhausted the 3 places that need to be visited. Tribunal was visited, Court of Appeal were visited, Supreme Court were visited. At the end of the day, they all said the same thing. You can see the calamity that is before them now. And it's going to be worse than that. Now, the reason why God sent people like us to preach this very gospel of redemption, that's why we always give honor to honor is due. His Excellency M0NDAY Okp. Now, this guy started sensitizing our people, letting them know the adverse effect if we does not speak. If you look at it today, people are speaking. You know, there are a lot of things that which we have said right from time. We have said them a alien, we have called them Owanitios, we have called them manner of names. You can see that there are confirmation now that what we were doing then was to sensitize our people. And the spirit is moving around. If the spirit visits you, don't resist. Allow it to do inside of you. That is to say, you are not getting a purification. The very day anybody stop learning, that very day start dying. The very day you stop digesting the truth, that very day there's something wrong with you. That's why I put it there in the last paragraph. If you have not been visited by the truth, you are in a very big danger. If you have not been visited by the truth, you are in a very big danger. So we have to get that clear. Now, the reason why I also send this very divine message to SANANDA, GALACTIC, and all the military alliance, help us, help save our people in Edo State from long age slavery. Now, we have to put this in here. Anytime we speak, we are speaking to all the galaxies. We are speaking to all the cosmic energy. We are speaking to all frequencies. We are speaking to every consciousness that have been assigned to come and liberate humanity. Now, at the time of the mass speech, as it was written in the book of Jeremiah 3, verse 15, he said, I will send you a pastor according to my heart. Who is a pastor here? A preacher of the undiluted word of freedom. He said, I will send him according to my heart, that will teach you with knowledge and understanding. And Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 also make it clear. Say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Now the reason why our freedom, you know, go more use and play. Not because you not offend person. Because it better you step on toes. You get your liberation than you keep on suffering. If not for God by now, a lot of us saw what happened in Texas. A lot of us also saw what happened in Valencia, in Spain here. All those things were pro. Just be like this water be so. You get electromagnetic way where they just say do this water. Everything go you enter the states. You the thing say na rain, not be rain. All those things not from up. Na river, you get what the thing just move on. That's why for those of you that feel that some area that you are seeing today say na so if be no. There was one first a civilization, the Tartarians. Now so the city wipe and come out. Now so they be want to do this very generation now. That's why we want first have giant before. For those of you that live in Italy, for those of you that live in BB City, just imagine, for those of you that also live in some part of UK, America, where you they see tall, that is, dog will be like 10 feet. Some will be like 20 feet. It was done for design. Those dogs were made as a result of the people that were living there. And if you check the building they built those days, you cannot build such a thing now. It was human beings that did it. Now what happened? These people were by. It just be like they just do and so now. They'll just clone you, they'll clone me. Then me and you will just make love, we'll just see bump picking, the picking will come be a different person entirely. That is why I raised a post the other day. I said majority of our politicians, they are genetically modified. A lot of them don't believe. Now you have to go and think. Why these people like you see the camping everywhere? The people we even least expected. That is to say in this very race you are your own. The longer time to play politics. It may even be that the person you are campaigning for, God is going to use you to arrest him tomorrow. If at all, let every one of us keep on supporting ourselves. That's why the only man who has tread the hand of Olive, or who have tread the hand of fellowship to all freedom fighter all over the world, now me. Nobody. Because they can't call away God cause some people out, they wonder. If you and I does not unite together, how we going to get our freedom? Now we are still using our voice to praise some certain persons whose lives have been determined. Their life is going to be determined tomorrow due to the offense they've committed. Now let's also set the scripture here. Amos 3:3. It can two work together except they agree. There must be an agreement between me and you where they fight them. Let's not begin to use our voice to campaign for leaders who is going to domination tomorrow. Like when I've been this very trouble for quite some time. Are we on that monetization? No, we are not on that monetization. Is there specific people that sponsors us? No. I know God have also used one or two persons marvelously to do some kind of things. If you see the thing, you go shake. So now so this thing be. But to some other person who is into politics, if they ever give them that kind of thing, sir, he go to say, now this small thing, waiting be 500,000 where they give me. This one go leave me to go hexagon. This one go let me to go time out. But we appreciate it because it's a thing we never expected. We appreciate it. Now, what the thing we must have to do is this: we need to be more united. That's why anytime I see most of our brothers now, because of the little quarrel you have with your brother, you are no longer seeing that person right now that you are in the same struggle together. At times I wonder, why are we treating ourselves like this? The very day they start calling you names, they also call me. That very day, every grievance I have towards you supposed to be gone. I may not like everything you do, but that thing, that the fact that you had already been indicted, and this is the way I'm being indicted also. That is to say, we are brethren in suffering. That was why King David said in the book of Psalm 133, he said, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. There must be unity of the mind, no uniform. Uniform is no unity. We are talking about when we go one, we go all. We are talking about anytime they unleash on your brother. You see that brother in UK, when they destroyed house, I did up to about 5 videos because they were changing the whole thing. Some aliens were saying, yes, now he go by himself, destroy the house, this and that, you know. We all came out. We does not communicate. Even some of his close friends, they might even back up that time. Yeah. On another few penena, on another few penena. And they not tag well with few better where your name are being erased from that domination on the Agmon. A lot of you don't know. It does not mean no Yahweh no Magbao, but I'm just trying to tell you the fact here. That is to say you are no longer under that yoke of slavery. That is to say God Almighty, Jehovah Every, have given you a new name. I've given you a new stamp. You have not been exempted from the destruction that is going to happen to Edoili. That is to say you will not be able to differentiate between good and evil. That is to say you are not a righteous man. He said righteousness exalts a nation and sin is a reproach. What is righteousness here? Right standing. You now begin to do what is right. Although people might still be seeing you as a normal human being, automatically you become a supernatural person. Because while you are breaking a yoke, 900 years yoke is what you are breaking. A lot of you just think, any person that just come out, you tag in. Forget about the people that the one first called you, but those one are now regretted. We came to come and bring a new dimension to this very thing. And if you watch ever since I started hitting on this alien, there have been, you might have got it clear by now that this thing is really very bad. Don't support evil. Let nobody force you to support evil. Let nobody. What is bad is bad. Do you know the atmosphere is going to change? The frequency is going to change to the extent that even the people that were able to kill you, they will even see they don't go know you again because most of them are going to become zombie. They are going to become a slave than we can give you. Those states in we wagena. Every man in Chomagyon Bana, Okp Bholo, I can have a council. They will even be begging for food. You go to start from Edo State. The first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Go and mark the. Save this video against the rainy day. A lot of you don't know. Now there's going to be a reverse. As many of you not take Muriane where you never amount to anything, except you join the. Okay, look at this idiot they gave appointment the other day. A man who about 70-something million were collected from. The money defrauded people. They still gave him a position. And you as an idiot, you are still celebrating. And you don't even know the reason why they ran the election. You don't even know the reason why the God of our ancestors. They even allow them to go to Sadebe Avenue. At times I look at us, we are being carried away up and down. We are too double-minded. We are being told by every winds of doctrine. There are people you don't need to celebrate their what kind of stupid appointment? A whole government no one can read. Don't look at the face of Edo today. Look at the face of Edo. The people we are looking at that they are the image of the Edo today. Which one of them worth it? Which one of them? Are we no longer having scholars? Where at least during the time of Obaseki, anytime any of them go to press, you need to hear better things. Go and look at Okp Bholo. He don't even know the meaning of governance. He doesn't know. Because if we are saints, they don't use and drink concussion. He's not there to come and govern anything. Just to come and subject you to slavery the more. That is what they are doing. And you yourself, you have to use your voice to also speak out. To an extent that even though when you even watch that your voice is not cracking, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything until the time of your trial. That's how I'm urging us. I don't want to quickly touch one or two areas to also tell you people that at least so many persons may not value the few information I've put in here. I'm not going to be putting more than that. You may not value it because it does not really know how society is functioning. At the time you are now aware of how society is functioning, any little information you hear, you begin to work with it. It's going to be better. I know that Kiasama right now in the UK He's trying to, those ones, they are still trying to do their own. It's just a matter for the people to wake up so that may we know, say, this is where they bring, so we have to by ourselves fight it back. The reason why cloud never open, all the eagle enemy go begin to jump down from sky, the way most of us are expecting it, is that people who want wake up never reach. That's why I always refer us to the Bible in most cases. If you study that book of Exodus 3 verse 9, not be the very day the children of Israel started praying, not be that very day God answer their prayer. You get amount of prayers where they can't do, people where can't join. There was now awakening. So there was already this mindset that it's time for us to liberate ourselves. So the thing go all around. The energy we channel all through. So the old camps, all of them were tired. We are tired of this very thing. We can no longer continue like this. That was when God sent Moses. There's a Moses already prepared for a new land. But let's keep on doing the little we can and leave the rest for God. So speak the truth, comment, support anything the truth. Don't be afraid. I told you right from time, what the enemy does, they put fear in you. They have a theory, whatever. They always use in their fighting. They indict you, they put fear in you. They just will taunt you for nothing. They put fear in you, they want to indict you so that you can no longer speak again. But thank God that we have broken a lot of chains. And we become a generator to this very activism. Do you know why? We have spoken a lot of things, and by the grace of God, you have never had one day that said, now so you get problem. That's why we are very, very careful. Since 2019, precisely when I started doing my own, my activism became very intense. The only official visit I went, say I want to enter person, I don't be hotel, I stay. What the Austria I went, I want to say enough kudos to others are what we are, so people we are supposed to be addressing as honorable Austin. Oh no, my God, we bless you. You know. So you need to see people who have really sold out to this very activism. There are people right now, if I perish, I perish. Not that they are not free. And do you know the most surprising thing here is that the people I've met who are fighting for this freedom are the people that doesn't even have problem. Financially, they are balanced. They don't eat the food the brigade eats. They are supporting us to make sure we liberate our people. Now, you that is already a victim, what are you doing for yourself? Now, there was a topic I was supposed to treat today. Based on the leading of the Spirit, I extended it to another day. Now, let me tell you one thing inside that topic contains. Help yourself by helping other persons. Some of you, you are work money. You are made money. Do you know why your money did not multiply? You don't use and help anybody. You never want to help anybody in your life. If I tell you from the little we have at times, I don't know when I send money to siblings. I don't know lie you. If I tell you I have expenses, outside that the people I never even met before. The people I never even met before. Now, if you want to help yourself, learn to help other people. You see a lot of persons now, they are dangerous givers. Why are you going to say no what they do? That person, there are a lot of things you are trying to do for yourself. You can't do what you do. You go into investing in people's lives. Invest on projects. Invest on it. We are still speaking today. People are putting their hands money. The other of my phone, this very phone, now person bank give me. How about we have it there? And I the phone where we broadcast. But most of us right now with the heart. If tomorrow come out, we are not praising such person. I think I'm talking about Honorable Austin now. Not to talk about when I was living there. I'm only tell so you know. I'm only tell so there are things you don't need to say. I think God will not connect you to the real persons. I was saying in mind we are not going to classify friend where I can't be now. The is a primary school, a school, you know, any better. He say all things are passing, everything become new. And if you have not contributed to this very struggle, my dear, you are missing out. You are missing out. You need to invest your money. Let it be that a project in you go maybe rule way. I'm not telling you to come and help me. If I need help, I'll just talk and so, but I need phone. Or again, on say by I'll come ask for phone. Because a phone you're making money. You know, my day phone OPLE say phone at least 300 euro, 240, 260. And Obama that way. Because we are not phone freak, you know. A lot of things that move people like us to other persons. Where you're saying, imagine something of 2022 through 2023. Anytime I bring up that phone, nothing will make that lady's life. You know, a lot of you are supporting SAG. All you always do, are to bring you go bring the grandmama picture. What it happened between for village that time, where they confess, and I saw they confess in mama. Now so mama go and muka. You not come for that information you give. You are going to die young one day. Do you have supported Nnamdi Kanu? I have supported Sowore. Only me jet to Ata. I have supported our brother in UK. A lot of people have supported. Now they don't even do me bad pass. Ask any of them that I fought for. We are not friends. Not that physically they really want it, but because of the mission. This person, what is he doing? What change is he bringing to this very dimension? It is long ago I prophesied what about is doing today. It is long ago, for those of you that follow me, I don't already see what about one do. When I think I carry the supporter or GMA, to start with. A lot of you that is follower that he had that fans, you think I'm looking for fame?